high vibrational human beings, goddesses, gods, all of y'all, man, all not ethers. Everybody was happening, was jiggy. Everybody need to tune in. This is a intelligent ass war we in. This is a intelligent war. So with an intelligent war, it comes with different tactics, different mindsets, different executions. You feel me? In their language, which we are using today, can really incriminate us, man. Because we're using language that they're defying with cults. You feel me? We can be saying words all day long without using that C word, cult. And we can post a video up, boom. But they reads the whole and watch the whole clip. He ain't say shit with the C word. But when they get their ass off of viewing the God content, they come up with this word cult. Let's kind of, for instincts, this off instincts within straight legit shit. If you're a carpet being, what's the first thing a cult? When you hear cult, what the fuck? That shit sounds sick, like a butcher or some old crazy hanging nigga shit, don't it? Well, let's just, I'm gonna show you what I think a cult is. Since I'm in this vessel, since I'm rocking in this 9, you know what I'm saying, this 9 ether carbonated, you feel me? I'm gonna tell you the vibrations I get when my brain calculates what CULT is. I'm about to show you what my brain projects. This is what my brain projected, and Google did a nice job. Look at these weird motherfuckers. That ain't us. Look at all this shit. I damn sure ain't touching Rashad like that. That ain't no cult leader to me. I ain't what? Watch escaping of the internet cult. A mother fights to save her daughter. And these on TV shows, man. They got, wow, there's some new information, y'all. You feel what I'm saying? Look at this weird shit. Look, this what a cult look like. Like on some anime shit. We ain't doing none of this shit. But they look peaceful. I ain't gonna say they look peaceful, but we ain't doing none of that shit. We ain't even doing near that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't go back. They didn't put in the anime and shit. Do it, nigga. We ain't doing none of that. Look at this. We ain't doing none of that. Look at that. Space cult. You know what I'm saying? Look, we ain't doing none of that. So yeah, this frequency was real, man. So the agenda is they want to take my man's frequency because he see what we was doing. You know what I'm saying? So let me get back to the subject. Right, with the Monster Inc. decoding from Rashadjamal. When Rashadjamal decoded Monster Inc. telling us why they were scaring of children, what it was for, how it was feeding these draconian reptilians and all these fuck motherfuckers here. He was telling us exactly what been going on for the same amount of fucking years, man. This shit been going on so long, they got new ways of capturing us now, man. We ain't gotta post on the blog, bring out 5,000 of us and we justice for peace, justice, power to black folk. We ain't gotta do that no more. All we gotta do is drop a video. He know who he is already. Probably got us from the blood. Don't need from getting that shit up out the doctor system when we was kids. Whatever. They been knew who we was. They knew when we was coming. This always been said. So with that forsaken, you feel me? For that being the case, Rashadjamal open, like if Rashadjamal was Monster Inc., he'd actually be an entity that's closing the doors from them other motherfucking entities coming in to scare the children to get they screen bottle filled up. You feel what I'm saying? Rashad Jamal is that, like, he's that beam deflecting motherfuckers coming in that door. You feel what I'm saying? Which is Rashad Jamal in the movie. Them doors will not be able to open with a red light saying, "Hey, let's go get this the Jacarly red." Nah, it ain't sliding. So that's why they grabbed him. They peeped, oh, these doors not opening on our specific alignments because this man mass meditating. He got this amount of followers, harvesting at this amount of time. When we harvesting at this time, yeah. We need to put more pressure though on that. You know what I'm saying? We need to put more pressure on that though. We need to get back on the mass meditations because that's always good for the motherfucking soul, you know, period. Two, the knowledge need to be getting spread to our kids. Because if anything, a older hurt person can stay hurt longer than a younger child. That child still has pure energy to be told another perspective to be happy or see life a whole nother mile to gain more positive energy and outlooks on their life than just seeing, hey, this is the only familiar stone I'm with. So let me just keep throwing these in the lake until it skip a 3 and I'm here in life. No. Knowledge is power. Let's play some clips real quick to go back in history, and we gonna come right back on how we could solve what the fuck we going through in this modern intelligent ass frequency war. This is some intelligent ass war. It's tricky. It's a man motherfucker. It's a man fucker for you. They'll take your own people and how you question yourself. You better not question yourself watching this video about motherfucker Rashad Jamal. If you had that come in your perspective, go ahead. I ain't even gonna say do your shadow work. Go ahead. Take your robotic Autobot pilot ass on. We trying to fight this war with an easy breeze, because this could be a breeze. This war can be a real breeze. Especially we all come together with we gonna get to it. We gonna get to my plan's sake. We gonna get to my plan's sake in a minute. I'm gonna tell y'all my plan. We gonna get something popping though. I don't care if they know. Shit. The plan can live on. The plan will live on. Fuck it.
Well, there are you are listening to Rumble.
All right, now I'm about to take y'all back to Black Panther days, revolutionary shit. You feel me? Where if you go back and do your research, I know it's gonna be opposite day on this motherfucking screen, so go back and do y'all research. You know what I'm saying? Go look up the Black Panther documentary. Please go watch that, because I will be spending some gems on why them timings are still living in this today's timing, but on a modern internet intelligent ass frequency. You know what I'm saying?
Years, I have to say, it's been a little shocking for me to see liberals and some fellow lefties openly embracing the FBI in the hopes that the Bureau would be the entity that would finally bring down Donald J. Trump. I would often, in the early days of the Trump era, bring up to people, the FBI is not our friend, right?
No, the fuck they ain't. FBI is built against the whole law system. We know this. That shit ain't new, but we tend to forget. Especially our younger generation and our older generation, because there shouldn't be no reason our younger generation still holding these guns in a low vibrational form. When we used to hold our guns in positive vibration forms, we used to walk in court case rooms with straps. Police scared. Ain't shoot us on sight. We had probably expected that. Everybody else expected us to get shot on sight, but guess what? We didn't get shot on sight, but we got harassed the next very second we came outside. Police surrounded us with them choppers, You feel me? Trying to understand what the fuck why we got these straps on us, because we ain't trying to keep getting shot up. Now, man, this just gonna make me get to the plan. I'm gonna let him talk. We'll get to it though.
yeah, but
It's an intelligent ass war, man.
But they're it
ain't physical
this time. And
this
I'm like,
physical ain't shit.
I don't know. What planet are you on? The thing is, I think that if you have a little wider view of American history, you have to be extremely skeptical and sometimes openly hostile to what we're being told. But, when it comes to the FBI, when you consider them, and if you know the history, you consider the surveillance of who J. Edgar Hoover considered enemies of the state, their violence, the violence of the FBI against average citizens, and other really criminal tactics that they, over many years, they used to quash political dissent in this country, especially when it came to suppressing movements that were intended to liberate black
y'all know they kidnapped my man.
One of
they
the
kidnapped
first
the guy,
examples
man.
of this that comes to my mind, and only
they had no
because
legal
I remember
rights
this
to take
very
him.
clearly. In 1969,
If anything, he could have been
the year after
in Nigeria dropping videos still, and they couldn't touch him.
3
or they
years
could have
after
tried.
Max was killed, and then this incident happens, and it was very much in the news and in our consciousness
This land,
in Flint, Michigan,
need to take
because
this bitch back.
of one of the individuals, and this is what we're going to talk about here today, who was killed. His family at the time was living in Flint. So I have a very early memory of when this happened. And it's when the FBI and the Chicago police, they infiltrated the Black Panther Party in Illinois and then set up the assassination of the party's charismatic, wonderful, funny, smart, I think one.
Shout out to the human being.
The great orators, probably, of the 20th century. Party Chairman Fred Hampton, and Defense Captain Mark Clark, assassinated also with him on December 4th, 1969. And Mark Clark, again, his family at the time was living in Flint. And so I would often tell this story about Fred Hampton and Mark Clark. To speak at schools, all through the years. I've even written about it. And I'm just stunned by how many people, especially the next generation or whatever, because they don't put this stuff in your history books. Fortunately for us, now, here in 2021, a film director and writer and his co-writers and an outstanding cast have made an outstanding, moving, and dangerous new film. And I mean dangerous in the best possible.
I got some shit roaming in my head. It's like them niggas knew to grab Jamal with his family and shit. They knew he wasn't. That's like, I ain't gonna hold you, being a man with a family and boys run up on you with them straps out, and your kid, you ain't about to let your kids watch you die, man. Yeah, we revolutionary, but it's also ways them motherfuckers play a war too. Them motherfuckers play a game also. That's why this shit is deeper than it's deeper than money. It's deeper than him actually dropping the videos, man. Cause as a person, his soul, his contract, all this shit was destined. We in an environment where we gon' gravitate to what the fuck give us life. And speaking and making videos give you life, that's your motherfucking path. That's your destiny on a just balanced side, just waking up on that day. Feel me? There ain't no harm in that shit. But we see the history of this shit from Black Panthers, everybody getting assassinated physically, like back in the day. That shit was okay. We smart enough to come together and hold these guns, but they were so quick enough to destroy us. They was quick enough to kill everybody within was it in a couple months span with Martin Luther King? Or was it a couple years? Everything was too close. Till like this day. You see how all these rappers dying? Every year a rapper dying. Every month, every couple months, it's a rapper dying. Just the same shit. This ain't no, oh, we sending shots at y'all, so we killing y'all, so y'all better stay low vibration, or y'all better stay in the matrix, and y'all better stay in our control. It ain't really that, man. These niggas need food, bro. They gon' eat regardless. They gon' put the truth in your face in a movie and still get their food. You know why? Because we put our energy into it. When these movies drop, with them putting codes and signatures in our shit in the movies, we put energy into watching them motherfuckers. But it's how you put your energy into it. You can watch that shit and decode it. Like, think about it, if it was populated, if the whole world, what is it, 2 billion, whatever, populated on this earth, if everybody frequency was a Rashad aka what they try to say with the C word shit, in a matter of high vibrational thought process thinking, if shit was more populated like that, they had no choice but to bow down to us, man. They had no choice but to stop feeding off of us. But this is a whole intelligent war, man. They doing all by all means to feed their family. What you think they gave us money for? They gave us the same reason to say the same shit that they say when they eating our ass. I got a family to feed. I got a frequency to feed. This shit bigger than what the fuck we think it is. When they took Rashad, guess what? When he was home, they couldn't eat shit for real. They probably had scraps of little corn scrap. They didn't even have full dessert level, full frequency meals when he was home. See how much shit they was not able to do? Versus battles getting canceled. A lot of deaths was held back. You feel me? Wasn't that many deaths. But yes, that's when he got locked up. They got eaten. They got back eating again. And they only eating because we still populated as an unwoke, balanced society still. This shit ain't woke yet. It's getting there though. We rising for sure. Rising don't mean we woke. Rising mean take a minute. It's go time. That's rising. That's what we doing right now. So with rising come with struggle. See an 80-year-old, 90-year-old man rise that ain't been taking care of themselves. That might take a very long time. We ain't been taking care of ourselves. This planet hasn't been taking care of ourselves. We still killing each other. We still ain't aware of who we are. We still helping their agenda. We still ain't aware of their motherfucking laws they unlocking on our ass in the next coming months. Speaking of that, listen to this shit. Starting January 1st, from which mile from?
As of
Illinois.
January 1st, 2023, the following things will go into effect, and people need to be aware of this. It abolishes cash bail for almost every offense. This includes, but isn't limited to, kidnapping, armed robbery, second-degree murder, drug-induced homicide, aggravated DUI, threatening a public official, and aggravated fleeing and eluding. A Offenders released on electronic monitoring have to be in violation for 48 hours before law enforcement can act. They can almost drive to Alaska before we can even look for them. It denies victims their constitutional rights. And keep this in mind, businesses and homeowners. Officers will no longer be able to remove trespassers from your residence or your businesses. Someone could decide to live in your shed, and all we can do is give them a ticket. You have to decide what level of force is required to remove them, and whether or not it's legal. This is a massive threat to the residents of Oral Park, Cook County, and Illinois.
Run that shit the fuck back.
As of January 1st, 2023, the following things will go into effect, and people need to be aware of this. It abolishes cash bail for almost every offense. This includes, but isn't limited to, kidnapping, armed robbery, second-degree murder, drug-induced homicide, aggravated DUI, threatening a public official, and aggravated fleeing and eluding. Offenders released on electronic monitoring have to be in violation for 48 hours before law enforcement can act. They could almost drive to Alaska before we can even look for them. It denies victims their constitutional rights. And keep this in mind, businesses and homeowners. Officers will no longer be able to remove trespassers from your residence or your businesses. Someone could decide to live in your shed, and all we can do is give them a ticket. You have to decide what level of force is required to remove them, and whether or not it's legal.
I ain't even thinking about a random person coming in our house, business. That's what that sound like. That sound like motherfuckers can come in our crib, bro. Fuck a business, bro. We been did that looting weird shit. Motherfuckers ain't get rich off of that. Motherfuckers ain't getting none of that. They ain't getting nowhere out of that. You looting. You gonna end up getting caught, or you selling it for the low, or you just, it's a struggle doing that. You ain't gonna be successful looting. We know that. We know that's a little quick. Let me get a quick 500. Pay some strive real quick. Okay, we might have some motherfuckers breaking some shit because they fucked up. But that might not even rare happen because everybody, we a community here for one. Motherfuckers know each other, bruh. Feel me? Motherfuckers really know each other still. Motherfuckers ain't about to just This sound like I'ma need the military and some more extra FBI. Hella, you feel me? That's who I want to go in your shit. They want to see a show. They want to see a motherfucking show. We ain't gonna give them no show. We don't care who they take. They been doing this. This is why we still ain't got no plan now, because we don't know what the fucking plan is. And what's hard about a plan is everybody not gonna do the plan. And what's hard about the plan, everybody that got the equity, the following, ain't gonna sacrifice all that for the plan. Not knowing you're gonna be watching a lot of your own people getting hurt, taken advantage of. But you made a grip of cheese and some more shit off your monetization because you got a good 1 point plus 4, 5, 10 million, 20, 80 million followers that eventually the people that's watching you might end up losing their life because they were not intelligently inclined to know the positions and traits that you produce that got them in a wealthy position, get you in a wealthy position, but you ain't used to help your following. You know what I'm saying? It's time to fucking, there ain't no waking up now. It's kind of alert. We alert. So anybody, that sound like purge. Without saying purge. I ain't, like I said, I ain't worried about no random motherfucker running my shit. It's gonna be 12 shit they already influencing and doing already and killing and showing us that we can get away with certain shit. That's already in the frequency and the wave of the world already. That's already shown to us through videos and some more shit that y'all can get away with putting this in my face and me watching y'all slaughter one of my people, even the human beings. It's all about energy. We must be doing a hell of a job for them to put out a law like that. But we also ain't doing a hell of a job because this shit it's always in the middle. Internet powerful for a reason because we all can connect and unite. But they also can use it on the same level, but on the bad frequency level also. It's like who get to it quicker, who put the energy into it most faster. But you always know love was built off this motherfucker first. So they only can slow us down for so long. Ain't no complete mission. You can slow down though. You can slow down. You can slow us down a little bit. Feel me? You can show us why you took Rashad and show us for sure why, you feel me, the real reason he locked up. You could take him and not take him to court, have him have a trial and this and that. You can show us why y'all playing dirty. I can definitely show us. But nah. The plan, we need to come together on a financial base within our communities. We need to protect ourselves within our communities. Financially, my opinion, as a 25-year-old, I can see everybody getting their hands onto with the power of technology is crypto and forex trading. That give us the power to move our own money, make our own money, come together with our own money. If we can make money at the same time with each other, we can learn certain assets to buy and hold, use that to buy and create our own cameras, laptops. Y'all know where I'm going. We need to create every motherfucking thing we see that we touch within from the ground to the material, to the armory, to the everything. It's gonna take a long time because shit don't happen overnight. But this shit can go fast if we all do this as a whole universe, as a whole cosmic family. It don't take long. I can drop a link in the description. If y'all got to the end of this video, I'm gonna drop a link to my Telegram, and I'll drop recordings on how we can educate ourselves to earn these profits and gain financial freedom for ourselves and actually build our own within our communities. It could be people in Baltimore. I'm in Ohio. It could be people in Atlanta. If you can get your circle, your area, your zip code, spread that whole. We're gonna have to spread a virus of intelligence to win this war, man. We ain't gonna win this war. We ain't gonna win this war physically unless they come in our motherfucking shit. Cause we ain't going. Feel me? But just like if they want to protect their family, I'm pretty sure if we was on the other foot and we control their world and we want to keep controlling them, we want locked up and killed all their people, and we was coming after them and gave them this type of law and this on YouTube to the point everybody and their mama can view it, I'm pretty sure they would be understanding we have to protect ourselves and come up with a plan. Or our generation, our future kids won't survive here no more. They're just going to be puppets. Controlled, killed on sight if they're not listening. Real cult energy shit that they trying to put on us, but they're doing it. Like, come on, man. Y'all platforms cost. And we on here, you feel me? That's why y'all able to take down our shit, because y'all got a certain code. That if you hit a certain amount of awareness, it's damn near, even if you got 20 views, you can't be saying certain shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't the case this way. But we need to build heavily now. I don't care if you have no experience in this game. We need to get a cash flow, and we need to put it all together. They want to come at us on a modern level. We need to come at them on a modern, higher, talented level. Feel what I'm saying? Always be prepared physically, but the mental and gaining the whole capacity, population, everybody, the whole mass, that's too much. That's too much for them. They plate gonna be. They ain't gonna have shit on their plate to eat. Drip, come on. Frequency. No harvest. No, ain't shit gonna be harvest. How you gonna harvest energy in the mass population is high vibration. Understanding why they being taken advantage of.